Day 2, Log 1, yeah, still lost. Yeah, I'm the apex, gay bridge, create scripts, shaking you into space bids, complacence, the basis for basic. We take trips to faint dimensions, commencing the great shift. My main objective's ejecting your brain chips, breaking you out this fake grid and back to earth. Where verses hard enough to crack the turf, and violent drama prompting the cat to burst. This track's the first of what we brung. Enter the stage, scene 1, when Hex was to pen to the page beats run. The frame of a sensor that weighs 3 tons. You become prey to the cage we spun. Content to this list, if it seems dumb. My fleet one, so please son, be gone or be gone. It's begun, we creep from the hollows, we swallow planets and freeze suns. Nigga, we speak tongue, yanking civilizations with tribes live with the beat drums. The heat comes in large waves, making head and after them in part ways. Do I'd rather travel than stargaze. This odd maze is entrapped in chasms and hallways, causing you rats to spasm, but all plays backwards at long range. Just bold phase actors in wrong lanes. These dark glazed tracks attract blackness in broad day. What Charles says, whackness, some John Blaze is raw, check it. When I begin to spar reckless, I war breakers. We jog hecklers, mental crevices with these strong weapons. We launch messages to far stretches like Star Trek is my bars rappers. Allah's blessed is God's efforts. The fraud gestures spreading false lessons as cross-dressers who faded. You get the vision clearly that it's tainted, but listen to the theory that explains it. Strange theory.
I have walked across the surface of the sun. I have witnessed events so tiny and so fast they can hardly be said to have occurred at all. But you're just a man. The world's smartest man poses no more threat to me than does its smartest termite.
Gather thoughts for the travels lost. Magnify sparks, smash a corpse into applesauce. Rap avatars, backtrack, crash massive stars. Ragnarok's what these laws cost. Pause, broad songs for them dogs crossed. Launch bombs from the God's pawns, grab your cross. Mad applause for this album's clause. It's sauce, but the habit that forged man was flawed. It's drawn, wrong.
Heard his bond, let me correct. Shattered this vast galactic levy and jets. Ain't a set heavier, he's mad deadly and threats better your bed. But the vexed envy is wary of hasn't buried him yet. So he walks past it, talks fast with his jaws spastic. Draws asterisks on mental walls, small fragments. It's all graphic, the short horde, it's all halfwit. Stark accents, court orders, frauds acting. He starts laughing, shit is really surprising to watch his body dematerializing. See, he's realizing to leave the environment that keeps him. He must seek the assignment's completion. To flee the honest beach, you must reach the horizon. So heed the advisement, read me the fine print, but read me with nonsense. Relieve the confinement, this speech be a diamond. Conceive of your climbing, the plea perceive of your rhyming. All these bleak beliefs deceive me in silence. The God's in the self.
Good evening. When you hear the science guys talking about theory of everything, we're not talking about the same thing.
Yo, gather thoughts for the travels lost. Magnify sparks, smash a corpse into applesauce. Rap avatars, backtrack, crash massive stars. Ragnarok's what these laws cost. Pause, broad songs for them dogs crossed. Launch bombs from the God's pawns, grab your cross. Mad applause for this album's clause. It's sauce, but the habit that forged man was flawed. It's drawn, wrong.
He's a pawn storming his chessboard, stays ignoring laws to conquer this next score through frail states and stalemates. He tells fates and just checks y'all his fail safes to quell hate with this dense wall of cork matter, raw chatter, log data. Nigga jogs through the fog, making smog scatter, but he's bogged rather. The kid is caught in the dark with a heart that just throbs in the clock spatter. So it won't add up. Not in this world. The only honest thought he got is his girls will be calls at her, but she won't answer. Just a false prankster. All his stars, feelings fall, he dissolves faster till he's gone past her. Point of no return, sparks a joint and as it slowly burns, thinks of all he's learned. This one thought got him beside himself. Yo, he found a theory of everything inside himself. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, gather thoughts for the travel's lost. Magnify sparks, smash a corpse into applesauce. Rap avatars, backtrack, crash massive stars. Ragnaroks, what these laws cost. Pause, raw songs for them dogs crossed. Launch bombs from the gods' pawns, grab your cross. Mad applause for this album's clause. It's sauce, but the habit that forged man was flawed. It's drawn, wrong, wrong, wrong.
Chillin' with the undead, the boom bappin' zombie. Heard, HexOne, yo, atrocious tactics to host the masses. Behold the madness, we roast the half-wits. As cold as cast a host of ratchets with open caskets. For these hopeless bastards posed as rappers. Explosive trash can make my post as fast as ocean rapids. Traverse the unknown, expose the atlas. My verses uphold subversive drum rolls to mold the pathway to both the casket. So you worthless clones can show what wrath is. And all below the average actors should get blown to ashes. Watch me settle scores as I relinquish the snobs with English. My linguistics could extinguish a stellar core. A top position cannot incision these metaphors. That's why my efforts for impressive bars is epic raw. The lion that not even Noble could lift up. Got an orbit like Jehovah from scripture. Paranoia gon' rip your rats high before this flow will come get your raps tighter than the boa constrictor. Nigga, you know what the deal is. You want that awesome force to show the knock you spit is off your course. Off your course. What? Strong winds bring the tide in. Soak you with the blend we've been providing and flood the mental state where kids residing. Yo, I'm the poster child for the folks that wow. We evoke the crowd, so get a close up now before I ghost the style. The string theory, smear sentences sincerely. To kids hear me, you give me millions of spins yearly. You been weary, I bring really that bomb shit. You sing nearly in every song, clearly there's conflict. Really it's garbage, on that soft tippy, I soft it. It's nonsense, I'm lost, but y'all see me as conscious when I'm just a regular man. On the secular plan for grams, trying to stay ahead of the lambs. Yo, I'll be writing these incredible jams until my skeletal sands. And niggas read my shit with retinal scans. This one goes out to unforgettable fans who study my lyrics with grit until they sever all their cerebral strands. Or spin the globe to any sensible land and rip a show. I've been to blow just like a chemical plant. You niggas know word. Yeah, you want that awesome force to show the knock you spit is off your course. Strong winds bring the tide in. Soak you with the blend we've been providing and flood the mental state where kids residing. Yeah, break it down. That's how we do, yo. Know the fuck yo, my nigga DJ the boss, word on the cut, telling shit. Yo, BBG, what's good, man? Relentless. I make my way through the tempest, escape the earth and stray through this endless to break this entrance. Cause yo, these mic styles is infinite. Sit back and watch how we kick this shit. Yo, I'm tremendous. I make my way through the tempest, escape the earth that's sprayed through this endless break on this entrance. Cause yo, these mic styles a symphony. Sit back and watch how we kick this shit.
Dive into the cosmos, and I float and float.
My raps are unbelievable, like aliens flying so.
No need for vehicles, my body's the host.
Peep the tactics. In the realm of speech, you lack in practice. I put words to sleep and use the canvas as the mattress. Intergalactix, stomp my feet and crack the atlas. The vocal beast known for eating planets like Galactus. I never been this high yet never smoked. Look at the sky for stars right beside the endless quotes this man is wrote. And if you seek him nearer, you can tell it's dope. Cause my reflection's clearer than the mirrors on the telescope. I shine bright, it's a sight to take a flight with me. You might just see them lights up in the sky tonight was me. We search for other types of life to find a type of sea as nice as me who keeps it hype and rocks the mic with hyperspeed. Now all these interstellar rappers say they scar victims, but yo, we've been to plenty star systems. And since these snakes babble, I find it funny how these fake mammals haven't even achieved space travel. Word on relentless, I make my way through the tempest, escape the earth that's straight through this endless break this entrance. Cause yo, these mic styles a symphony. Sit back and watch how we kick this shit. Yo, I'm tremendous. I make my way through the tempest, escape the earth that's straight through this endless break this entrance. Cause yo, these mic styles a symphony. Sit back and watch how we kick this shit.
Dive into the cosmos, and I float and float.
My raps are unbelievable, like aliens flying so.
No need for vehicles, my body's the host.
My energy never ceased to exist. Y'all got it twisted, thinking the black hole, the deepest abyss. I give birth to a multitude of universes for you people to dig instead of awakening. You keeping your lids closed. Block off your breathing at the point of your bridge nose. You royally destroyed in the tempo. I believe in the Bruce Banner before the first moon landing actually happened. They're using the fool's camera. I'm braggadocious in my affirmations. Ask NASA what they spoke about with Kennedy before the assassination. Stars align, but they're my bars and rhymes. Now you able to peak with me to a higher vibrational frequency. Rappers quit acting paranoid. We take that very noise, silence it, send you right back at the 0 point. Don't make a mention of me. I got unconventional means, conceptually a multi-dimensional
I'm relentless. I make my way through the tempest, escape the earth that's straight through this endless break this entrance. Cause yo, these mic styles a symphony. Sit back and watch how we kick this shit. Yo, I'm tremendous. I make my way through the tempest, escape the earth that's straight through this endless break this entrance. Cause yo, these mic styles a symphony. Sit back and watch how we kick this shit.
Dive into the cosmos, and I float and float.
My raps are unbelievable, like aliens flying so.
No need for vehicles, my body's the host. Dive into the cosmos, and I float and float.
My raps are unbelievable, like aliens flying so.
No need for vehicles, my body's the host.
I'm addicted to the sickness, the liquids, the chemical elixirs, the mixes, the medicines, the medical enigmas, the stigmas, the whispers that let it know it's just us to witness this instance that let alone eclipses the sickness, the liquids, the chemical elixirs, the mixes, the medicines, the medical enigmas, the stigmas, the whispers that let it know it's just us to witness this instance that let alone eclipses existence. Yeah, it's all beautiful. Every facet of you, it's all beautiful. Every facet of us, it's all beautiful. Every facet of her, it's all beautiful. Hey, yo, I'm star chasing, my heart's racing, a lost patient, without a doctor, just trying to conquer this wrong agent, coursing through my bloodstream in bizarre stages. Even the thought of us being through these stark changes together makes it all painless. And the scars which make me recall that weathering dissolves traces of a past life. It's just last night your touch was enough to thrust feathers in my vast flight. We clash like black and white, but we stand tight. I can't fight the sickness, show the symptoms like a damn vice. Even your faults and all your quirks, find a stand chance. Mind this man to what you worth, beyond beautiful. I want you to know that through it all we are suitable. No love without a flaw as usual. See, I was practically unsure before I knew that all you had for me was pure. So what I thought is sick was actually the cure. Now I'm addicted to this sickness, the liquids, the chemical elixirs, the mixes, the medicines, the medical enigmas, the stigmas, the whispers that let it know it's just us to witness this instance that let alone eclipses the sickness, the liquids, the chemical elixirs, the mixes, the medicines, the medical enigmas, the stigmas, the whispers that let it know it's just us to witness this instance that let alone eclipses existence. Yeah, it's all beautiful. Every facet of you, it's all beautiful. Every facet of us, it's all beautiful. Every facet of her, it's all beautiful. She's smiling, now every L inside my shell is silent. Her spell is chronic, time will tell if I'll dispel its logic. Cause what we really feel, we sail behind a veil enshrouded. And in itself, this feeling's kinda melancholic. But I doubt now, I know it for my damn self. The moment when our hands held, the focus on my plans fell. The opiates my glance felt, we're pouring so I can't tell. This dosage of emotions got me motionless, I stand still. But the man's will, the stoic is an anvil. So flowing like a poet, yo, I owe it to my damsel. So this song is you, a work of art personified using the honest hue. The bond we drew could last a lifetime. I use my right mind when I write mine. So ain't no telling the path you might find. You journey with me, but we can see what kind of world it could be. Though it's a blur, there ain't no worry for me. Cause I'm addicted to this sickness, the liquids, the chemical elixirs, the mixes, the medicines, the medical enigmas, the stigmas, the whispers that let it know it's just us to witness this instance that let alone eclipses the sickness, the liquids, the chemical elixirs, the mixes, the medicines, the medical enigmas, the stigmas, the whispers that let it know it's just us to witness this instance that let alone eclipses existence. Yeah, it's all beautiful. Every facet of you, it's all beautiful. Every facet of us, it's all beautiful. Every facet of her, it's all beautiful.
You ain't even nothing to worry about.
Halfcut, BBC, HexOne. Yo, a true master like D-Rock. The love when the beat knock. I'm hip-hop from my fitted down on my Reeboks. The art of rap, laying down your vision on the track. Well, these DJs dig for wax like some ancient artifacts. Running laps, running cats like the record spin. Chin checking them if they don't know what game they're getting in. Yo, if my pen's painting pictures and projecting them, then I guess this beat's in two-way mirror, my thoughts reflecting it. Got me questioning who on top and who's electing them. Cause no one's touched my raps ever since I first perfected them. Back in the day, as a youngin' growing up, doing shows, no one's showing up. Now we got the crowd going buck, I'm a beast. The type to pull the pin out with my teeth. Explosive, launch grenades in the middle of the street. Show peace to all my homies rising up from underneath. Stay hungry for them beats and get prepared for the feast.
You ain't even nothing to worry about. Wanna rap at the illest, wanna rap at the illest, You ain't even nothing to worry about. Wanna rap at the illest, wanna rap at the illest.
Yeah, yo, these frauds are taunted by fate, but me, I'm haunted by the artists I ate. I live my thoughts beyond the dollar signs weight. Besides the dotted lines fake, peons without a grind personify hate. You must be out of mind if I don't rhyme great. We shine eons, Duke gets your face mushed. We apes on these strange cuts. So wake up and cop the tape for $8. You snake fucks, we only let you skate once. It's us, get the stage flush. It's straight, but this is making the place jump. It ain't us. The flows we bust is dope enough to make the takes rush. Like Michelangelo master with the paintbrush. Back in the day, I just sat in class, crafting the page. Packing rage like a rabid phantom trapped in a cage. Now I'm a monster, charged with spitting rhymes and mantras. Equipped with arms like Nicaragua Contras. Call the doctors for these minds trying to live this art of rap. Ironic how this beat can give a heart attack. Word 'em up, son.
You ain't even nothing to worry about. Wanna rap at the illest, wanna rap at the illest, You ain't even nothing to worry about. Wanna rap at the illest, wanna rap at the illest.
We always gonna keep it real.
Forever, yo. Yeah, formless figures in this dark abyss, spawned with fingers born as diggers in this caustic mist. The primordial triggers, from primordial spinners to spitters to hordes of this cosmic rifts, just to keep an audience drawn with bliss. It begins through an infinite galaxy's prevailing arms, making songs with forces formulating covalent bonds. From a race that's now erased and gone, and the eclectic yet neglected dialectic of these ancient psalms. He rose with pros before the sea of natives raised their arms and chose the latest cards and closed the weighted cons and pros. And after all the hecklers of this prime craft, he still exhales the echoes of a time past that knows that though this battered game is just a shadow of its former greatness. This ain't a battle, just a scorn of fake shit. We take it from the dormant pawns that forfeit skill as they move through to orbits that keep it real as they used to. Word on, shell of what it used to be. You swore it well, but torn and frail is what it proves for me. The story that tells of where these moves can lead. The stories tell, the more it fell, the more its roots could breathe. A former shell of what it used to be. You swore it well, but torn and frail is what it proves for me. The story that tells of where these moves can lead. The stories tell, the more it fell, the more its roots could breathe.
She knows she's using her last paintbrush. Smeared lipstick mixed in the MAC, make up the mask. The last break of the past. This glass makes it for fashion. Panties yanked up her ass. This fast, famous with clash that crash and always laugh before destruction. Pure function that would ignore corruption. But now it's poor production, y'all no more consumption. Right before she fucks him, she blasts his music really loud as the chorus thumps in her soda's eyes. A faint description of what she holds inside. Obsessed, her estrogen is wetter than a forest stream. Her medicines like Claritin, Excedrin, and morphine. It's nothing new, her pussy spreads like it's a quarantine. A plague the force of scheme unto a death or to a dormant dream. Another up and coming rapper with a morbid theme who wants to shine like an aurora beam and put on for his team. Such an allure to take a bad step. Her sole purpose to explicitly purchase his soul till his last breath.
Shell of what it used to be. You swore it well, but torn and frail is what it proves for me. The story that tells of where these moves can lead. The stories tell, the more it fell, the more its roots can breathe. A former shell of what it used to be. You swore it well, but torn and frail is what it proves for me. The story that tells of where these moves can lead. The stories tell, the more it fell, the more its roots can breathe.
Yo, the Sharpie glistens, so why could you guard to listen? I'm not a Christian, but shit's been awfully gifted and so oddly lifted that the starship's sitting sideways and sees it my way. The scripts, the notes, the first drafts, and the colorful rhyme play. Observe it, perfectly poetic and immersive. You hearing it one time and reminded later in first person. That's my word, sun sentence and punctuation. These youngins hating and stating fallacy, and I don't feel up to wasting hard work. Just being broke can make the stomach hurt, but starvation still ain't enough to make me wanna twerk. And yo, dudes fake and flirt with lakes and skirts, but I relate from birth to death with rhymes that shake the earth. See, I need this, you bleed this, overstand it. How I seize it is like the truest love. Useless bunch, you ain't even needed, you're breathing my breaths. I could be using to relieve the stress. The key is less, morally ensures the game is death. I miss how this used to be. 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 This used to be.
A former shell of what it used to be. You swore it well, but torn and frail is what it proves for me. The story that tells of where these moves can lead. The stories tell, the more it fell, the more its roots can breathe. A former shell of what it used to be. You swore it well, but torn and frail is what it proves for me. The story that tells of where these moves can lead. The stories tell, the more it fell, the more its roots can breathe.
What's real, you know what I'm saying? That's how. Always gonna keep it real. Like real. Like it used to be. Real.
Now I'm doing shit I never did before. I'm so dope about to yo, define simple. When the rhyme sticks to the mind's temple, the fire's lit like a blind fictional ties the physical signs central to your eyes visual. Be wise if you try to step to the mic, it might resemble the mind ritual. Divide the stencil for lines describing what I've been through. Syllable signs rips through typical spineless victims. You pitiful swine is just food for lyrical giant pit bulls. We give a flying shit stew, but rhythm you guys spit to. Criminal iron fist rule, animal prime, a mandible shrine was crafted like a caliber 9 pistol. Capital crime, limbos to practical time. Window for tracking divine intros with rather sublime tempos. My pride intros to fry the mentals I climb into. I try and include high induced with quiet pencils. You find issues with my credentials, we buying missiles. If liars defy us with bias,
in the midst of all the panic, it's like we all blissfully outlandish, so we willingly continue all the damage. But hell, I just light a hell and flow to the visions of my planet. Bob my head to the rhythm of the planet. We
chatter out of my data box with facts that my perfect patterns can paradox. With aftershots with split inconsistency from my scatter plot. Expand the catapult daggers to saturate your catalog. Enlarge your catastrophic cannonball of your abandoned documenting written my physics is cyberatomic. Design to deposit paradigms from a scientist's office. Aligned to combine a Scientologist line from Zion from Mayan astrology. Defining this giant colossus, colliding composite. Think you fly, you could die in your cockpit. Denying can modify your diet. This iron is toxic. Ironically thought to be the cross of a viable prophet. Inside a sarcophagus, a shrine in the Bible of Gnostics. Narcissistic martyr deciphering replyable clauses that travel like a typhonic tidal inside your metropolis. Goliath, Leviathan, swallowing islands and continents to prime audio novelists, giving
In the
rhythms
midst of
within
all
the
the panic,
planet.
it's like we all blissfully outlandish, so we willingly continue all the damage. But hell, I just light an L and flow to the visions of my planet. Bob my head to the rhythm of the planet. We living in the rhymes of a judgeless rule, where we transcend from nothing into something new. A lifetime's just a 16-bar verse with unstructured roots, but the dopeness of it's up to you, so stay focused and rhyme.
My mind is designed to inflict defiance inside of a guy's mental compliance into provide the stressing and higher lessons, causing a cycle tension on the lies you infuse. I pride the tissues of blinded issues. I can provide the iron horizon with an iron fisted and sky to symbolize an alliance of simple-minded men who ridiculous simple-witted, as well as women who realize that we misuse the gift of intuition and inner vision. I compromise your social science designed by a tyrannical giant, claiming the rights of the divine and the inhuman will and drive to bring little lives to a tribal genocidal life and try to submit you to it and de-intellectualize you and fit you to a diabolical prison. But align with me and I'll align with you, and the line will be lions who fight in the line. If the lion wins, I'll lie with you, cause I'll die with you. Ride with me and I will ride with you.
In the midst of all the panic, it's like we all blissfully outlandish, so we willingly continue all the damage. But hell, I just light an L and flow to the visions of my planet. Bob my head to the rhythm of the planet. We living in the rhymes of a judgeless rule, where we transcend from nothing into something new. A lifetime's just a 16-bar verse with unstructured roots, but the dopeness of it's up to you, so stay focused and rhymes and rhymes and rhymes and rhymes.
On the real, yeah.
Check out the way it's going down.
As I reminisce, yo, let me reminisce, yo. I'm just finna let this flow set it. Step out the realm with the poetic. This game is trying to box me in, but I won't let it. So watch me get myself to y'all raw with no edits. Cause if there's something that you want, yo, you go get it, go get it. Step out the realm with the poetic. This game is trying to box me in, but I won't let it. So watch me get myself to y'all raw with no edits. Cause if there's something that you want, I still feel like I'm on my first year. This start alone can make me burst tears. Not making it stabilization of my worst fears. Yo, why did God put us on earth if it hurts here? And elders just advise your ass to go to church, yeah, right. But I've been running all my life. Since a youngin' I've been ducking all my plights. I'm exhausted now. Somewhere along the line I lost this ground. And all my force and drive I tossed it out. Fuck the cars and crowns. Cause yo, regardless of what bras I astonish, it'll always be their flaws I acknowledge. Was born honest, yet I'm supposed to be that small guy in college. But I'm a diamond in the rough, I ain't polished. Shit no one is. We take no shits, yet no one gives. An eye for an eye, yet no one lives. So what's the basis? This baited game is just confusion for the basic. Who's blinded by illusions of oasis? They look twice, that's why they perpetrate the crook life. To lead the soul astray, cause nowadays it's selling for a good price. Yeah, today it's on, but later on regret it. Through the minute that I play this song, forget it. I'm just finna let this flow set it. Step out the realm with the poetic. This game is trying to box me in, but I won't let it. So watch me get myself to y'all raw with no edits. Cause if there's something that you want, yo, you go get it, go get it. Step out the realm with the poetic. This game is trying to box me in, but I won't let it. So watch me get myself to y'all raw with no edits. Cause if there's something that you want, yeah. Yo, so what is life? A small phrase containing so much. But what's the whole fuss? I mean, but what's the trait that made it so rough? What do we hold such importance for nothing important? Thugging, extorting, the drugging, and snorting. Our leaders are nothing more than exceptional schemers, less than achievers, when we should be professional dreamers. In our own schools teach us how to be clones with no tools. So we're either immature drones or just grown fools, believing nothing with meaning or substance. Just deconstruction with the youngsters looking up to the deep dreams and the hustlers. Eager discussions about major league teams in abundance, but never about no politics. We must be out of it, it's counterfeit. Society is blinded and we're proud of it. Regardless, yo, I got a vent. I mean, this shit is absurd. They speak like being ignorant is superb. They call you nerd like intellectual niggas is herbs. Saying we're in decline when the actual figures is blurred. So when I spit, I'm pulling triggers with words, yo. But they ain't shit changed, still the same script. Today gets praised. That's why this game's fit for days kids that ain't been raised, but they been molded for prison. Yet they think that they rose in the system, scolded the wisdom, but they chose to put holes in the victim. Yeah, today gets on, but later on regret it. Shit, the minute that I play this song, forget it. I'm just finna let this flow set it. Step out the realm with the poetic. This game is trying to box me in, but I won't let it. So watch me get myself to y'all raw with no edits. Cause if there's something that you want, yo, you go get it, go get it. Step out the realm with the poetic. This game is trying to box me in, but I won't let it. So watch me get myself to y'all raw with no edits. Cause if there's something that you want, yeah.
Inhale nitrogen and exhale the Venus. My real distinction is only felt with fingers. Eyes is hopeless, trying to cope the inner realms I dreamed in. I fell asleep with divine and sprouted the trail of Eden. I dwell in peace when my mind is clouded and hell is freezing. Counting no bell, locked in a cell, my jail's my freedom. My only picture is holy scriptures to tell of Jesus. Landscape with the eagle eye and propel the region. Fuck handshakes from the evil guy of the devil's phoenix. Please, in the risks, bliss is belligerent. Nations happy with war, shit and piss on the citizens. Greed, you get a whiff and get we just an experiment. We just enter into mental misuse, it's imminent. Thieves don't trust as far as condone. I feel the pressure at ease as I depart of this poem. It's still affecting my schemes and gets as dark as the omen. That's when I tell them to leave. This ain't the walk that I chose, and I put my heart and my soul in. Salvador Dali, motionless with the melting clouds, cascading while wrath racing, floating through Salem's lot. Past Satan while hell is hot, felt stagnated from the seldom shock. Fuck motionless, I am fast pacing.
Yeah, I'm jotting actions in my sketchbook. We're acting out the tangents that my text took. These clouds could act as axes for my stress look. My life is full of ups and downs like chess rooks, and it's coming at me sideways. My crime's what keeps me grinding on these fly days. I find ways to keep me on the grind, cause spending time pays. This ain't no social network, give me my space to slide A's. I scribble riddles in your mind's page. My lines laid on cloud nine. The inner realm of where the crime stay is outside. My coded flow can make it colder in the south side. Your flow just leaves a boa with its mouth wide. You pray, yeah. Jehovah, yo, it's about time you pray. Never doubt mine, without spines you lay. I'm about rhymes, today you will get outshined. My word is born like glue, my heart is true. The goal was just to scar your crew, patrol. Regardless, you're a target too. Motionless trust, I trust. Word. When it's that time, I don't discuss, I bust. You heard? Hey yo, hey yo,
are in a simulation, does that mean that nothing is real? I think a better way of viewing it is that it would mean that reality is something slightly different.
Then in the ways that matter to us, we are real enough.
Yeah, yo, it's like he's living in Cybertron. The homocycles and impersonators, vipers and them terminators, fighters with the thirst for papers. Where a violent crime is common in the search for wages. Despite the times that we find ourselves immersed in pages, trying to find a method to see his grind reflected. Design is faded, calculated rhyme that I suggested. The only factor in the climb is the time invested. But these are wrapped up in this prime that got his mind infested with the evils. This kid done got himself addicted with that lethal shit injected with the needles. Now he's well connected with the weasels, neglected by his peep, disrespected and rejected by his equals. Son, they put him on blast. He walks the gravel on his own. They say he's just a brat that traveled down the wrong path. So every night this kid fights with his likeness. His conscience tries to tell him that he's righteous, but my nigga, we recognize
It's all in the eyes. We read them and see them for what they are. Streets full of surprises. The harsh realities of life. We recognize who lies. It's all in the eyes. We read them and see them for what they are. Streets full of surprises.
Yo, the verbal face mask, blurred and slurred words and fake chants. He maps the turf to observe the snake tracks that's left behind by all the friends that lied and swore that sets beyond just riding. But this promise got him sticking out his neck without them, all alone. Like he was thrown in outer space without a place to call a home, roaming. Now he's going cold, and in time that sent him in to grow potent. Cause now the windows to their souls opened, so there's no coping. They say it's only the eyes that let you see the fraud beyond the disguise. Yo, he's on to these spies, evil shapeshifters, flakes and innate drifters, trying to get him for all the gold that he hides. But he loses hope the more that he tries. I see them holding chrome to the dome, but for clone he's known to despise. So here's a quote for the wise: be advised, see through the scope that he implies, and realize that we recognize
lies. It's all in the eyes. We read them and see them for what they are. Streets full of surprises. The harsh realities of life. We recognize who lies. It's all in the eyes. We read them and see them for what they are. Streets full of surprises. The harsh realities of life. Harsh reality. Harsh realities of life. Harsh realities of life. Harsh realities. We recognize realities of life. Harsh reality. Harsh realities of life. Harsh reality.